Hey friends, so someone pointed out that when I used the example in an answer to one of my friends' questions yesterday that Peter Frampton had 54 million spins on Spotify and only got paid $1,800 was probably a bad example because he had made much more money in his time before streaming. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Then how about this one for you? Pharrell. Definitely not from Peter Frampton's era. He had 34 million spins on Spotify and made $2,700. Probably a little bit more than Peter Frampton because maybe he owns more of his publishing. But the point is, it's inequitable. It's insane. Yes, I agree with many people who have pointed out that there are the artists who wouldn't have gotten an opportunity otherwise. That is a fair point, and I wholeheartedly endorse it, and I'm behind it. I think if you have music that deserves to be heard, that this is definitely a way for you to get out there. But is it sustainable? Is it sustainable? Because you're giving something away. You're being used, and you're using the system, fair enough, to get ahead. But how will you stay ahead? Because they're making 98% of the money off of your art, off of your creativity. Now, yes, there are other ways. There are YouTube. If you can get more than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you can monetize YouTube. There are ways I described yesterday in my second video on how you can take the metadata from streaming and use that to your advantage, but that's a bit precarious. It's not completely unreasonable to do, but it's a lot of work. So my point again is there are people at the top making shit tons more money off of our blood than we are. Yes, it's a format to get out there that you never had before. Maybe labels never would have signed these people. Maybe they never would have looked at them. But how do you sustain it when the people at the top are making almost all of the money and you're getting a very small percentage really for visibility and exposure? So the trick forward, and this is all I'm saying here, the trick forward is how to sustain this, how to have a long-term career like artists have had in the past and continues to sustain it and grow and be able to pay your bills and make a living off of it. It's possible. I'm very hopeful. But I don't see it yet until the streaming services and the labels start dispersing fairly the payments based on our work.